So in this tutorial, I want to show you how to find good, high-paying sales jobs on LinkedIn. Okay. Now, this is something that will improve over time. Your speed will improve over time, but I want to walk you through the first stages of the job hunt so that everything is clear and that you can be looking at the right job. So here we go. Now, first step is to go to jobs, right? We're on our LinkedIn page and we're going to go to jobs right here. We're going to click on it. And the first thing that we do is we want to put in sales. Okay, that's it, sales. And we want to choose our country. So it could be Canada, it could be the United States, and it could be UK, and or whichever country you are looking to apply in. Okay. Now for this exercise, we are going to be looking in the United States. And now we have all the sales jobs in the United States. Now we need to filter through these because not all sales jobs are created equal. Okay. And we want to find the ones where we're a good fit in and ones that we know will pay us well. Okay. So we have here all the filters. Okay. We have jobs, date posted, experience level, salary, company, remote, easy apply, and we have all filters. So let's go into all filters. So we're going to look for the most recent. Okay, that's the first thing. Now there's 490,000 results here, so we don't want that. That's too much to go through. So let's keep going. Now, date posted, always look first for past 24 hours. Now, if you're just applying massively every day using these tactics and you notice that the same jobs are popping up, then you can go to past week and it will increase the amount of results that it shows. But always first focus on the last 24 hours, right? We want to be first in. Okay, so past 24 hours. So in terms of experience level, it all depends on where you are at in your career. If you're not sure, please ask the team and we'll give you our consultation. Today, let's assume mid-senior level, okay? Now, as you can see, the amount of results is going down as we filter. So we want to stay focused, but we don't also want to filter too much because then we're going to run out of jobs to apply for. And often the filters that are here are not actually relevant because they go based on the job postings. And sometimes if you filter too much, you'll miss out on good opportunities that were there that we filtered out because of these. Okay, so right now, mid-senior level is what we're going to go for. Company, do not choose a company. Okay, culture and fit and everything like that can be all identified during the interview. The first step here is to get interviews. It's not to be too picky at this stage because we want to get into as many discussions as possible, right? Because if you don't even have an interview because we're thinking, oh, I don't want to work at that company or this won't align with me, we don't know yet until we get to the interview. So don't be too picky and let's not choose companies at this time, okay? Now, job type, here you can filter what you'd like, if it's full-time or part-time. For the purpose of this exercise, we're going to do full-time and we're going to do remote, okay? Now, if you want to look somewhere closer to home, that's not a problem. You can click hybrid as well. You'll see the results go up dramatically. They double for hybrid, but we'll keep remote at the moment, okay? But you could also filter in your location if it's on this list. That's fine too. But as you'll see, if I go to Scottsdale, there's only 3 results, right? And remote opportunities, often they will allow you to work from anywhere. Sometimes hybrid scenarios will require you to be from time to time in the offices. So it might need to be closer to home, but you can see that in the job description. So again, let's keep remote for now. And let's not filter by location. It will only just reduce the search. So for industries, this is an important one because we definitely want to go into jobs that we want to work in, right? That's for sure. So if you wanted to work in like software development or SaaS sales or IT services, you see the results dramatically decrease down here. But the more we put on, the more they'll go up again. You see technology. Now, if you want to find a specific industry, let's say you're interested in luxury, as an example, there's retail luxury goods and jewelry, wholesale luxury goods and jewelry. There's different options here, okay? Let's say we're interested in financial services. They're right here. Okay, we can add it here. So you can look and you can scroll through these industries to see which ones you like. Just start typing in the keywords and it will come up if it's available, okay? But as you can see, the results keep going up the more industries we add. And if we just want to look at financial services, there's still 73 jobs in the last 24 hours remote in the United States. So there's more than enough. So you can be a little bit picky here in the industries. So for job function, let's do sales, business development. Okay, didn't change much in our results. That's fine. We'll leave the other ones out for now, unless for some reason you want to look for a different job function, but probably not at this stage. Now, title is where we also need to filter. Okay, so salesperson, we're going to go with head of retail. I wouldn't recommend that if you're looking for remote jobs. Retail salesperson, obviously, that would be in store, so that's not remote at all. Sales manager is a good one. Store assistant, no. Account executive or remote. Account manager or remote. Sales consultant is broad. We'll keep that in there. Sales specialist, we'll keep that in there. Store associate, no. Roofer, no. Senior account executive, yes. I mean, if you really want to go for it, vice president sales, account management, perfect. Sales and marketing representative, didn't change much to our results. We still have 40 jobs today on LinkedIn, which will be exactly in financial services and sales and business development, and within the titles that we're going for, the high paying titles. So that's how we do that. Otherwise, salary, do not touch the salary, guys, okay? Because a lot of job descriptions, here, for instance, we can see it gives it to us, but not all job descriptions have a salary. And if they don't have a salary and you filter for salary, you will automatically not see that job. So don't do that. Leave this blank for now. You can check the salary when you get to the interview, right? That's one of the first stages of an interview, is to align on compensation. So don't use this as an excuse to not have an interview, because the whole goal of this is to have as many interviews as possible to create leverage, right? So if we don't go to interviews because we assume they're not going to pay us enough, we never know. There's always a margin that companies have when they're hiring candidates, okay? So we don't want to filter here. Benefits as well, do not filter for benefits, because you're going to leave out a lot of jobs. And commitments, don't do this here. Again, all these commitments and stuff like this is all checked in the culture fit during the first interview stages, okay? So once we have the results, we have 40 different jobs that we can apply for. You see here, there's no salary, right? But it will definitely pay well, etc. Some have it, some don't. Here, there's a salary, right? But we wouldn't have seen this one had we filtered too much. But now we have a full list, 2 pages that we can apply today to every single job in financial services within the United States in a remote sales capacity. You could do this in any country. You could do this across every industry. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Good luck.